Hey guys, welcome back to this Arduino tutorial series. So in the previous video, we tried to interface an IR sensor, that means an infrared sensor, with our Arduino microcontroller, and to change the output state of this sensor, we used this logic state button to toggle the output state. And here you can see by toggling the state of this logic state button, we are turning on and off the LED as we have set the conditions for the output state of this IR sensor. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can interface an passive infrared motion sensor. That means we are going to interface in PIR motion sensor. So before start the simulation in the coding part, I want to explain you how you can how this infrared sensor, how PIR motion sensor works. PIR mean passive infrared sensor. This sensor is used to detect the motion, or you can say that this sensor is an motion activated sensor. When an object comes in the range of the sensor or field of view, the sensor, the radiations that are emitted by the body of object are detected by this sensor, and here is a pyroelectric crystal that detects these radiations and creates a voltage across it, and that voltage is amplified by the amplifier, and the state of the output pin is changed from low to high. So this is the basic working principle of this IR sensor. The range depends upon the environmental conditions, and this shield or this covering is used to focus or collect all the radiations and to focus them to this pyroelectric crystal. So let's get started. Let's go to the circuit part or the Proteus part. So this is the our Proteus interface. In order to add an PIR sensor, you have to just go to the library section and type PIR sensor. You can see different PIR sensors are available. Just choose any one and click on this OK button. And just like the previous, just like the IR sensor, this PIR motion sensor also has the VCC ground at the and the output pin, and the test pin is provided so that we can add a logic state button here, or logic state component here, to toggle the output of this PIR sensor. So let's rotate this to about x-axis. Just pick a battery, select a cell and place it here. Go to place, terminal, choose ground and ground these two pins. Click on the battery and select its voltage. Set its voltage to 5 volts, because most of our sensor use requires the 5 voltage for their running. And select this logic state option from here and connect it to this state button. So here our circuit part is complete. Let's go to the coding part. So this is the code that I have created for our today's project. So I have declared a variable b and set its value to 12 because I have connected my LED to pin number 12. I have declared another variable c uh, because I want to read the data from the sensor to pin number 7. So in the setup mode, or I have set pin B as my output pin using the pin mode function, and using the same function I have set pin C, or pin number 7, as my input pin using the serial.begin function. I have started the communication between the user and the microcontroller. In the loop function, I have set the conditions on the data that read through the pin number 7. That is, if digital dot read 7 equal to high, that means if the data read from the pin number 7 equals to 1 or high, then turn on my LED and print. Sorry, let's change this state and print some information on the virtual terminal. Just start the double quotes and write something here like uh, object detected, and close the double quoted commas, or copy this thing and paste here, and type here object not detected. That's it. And if the object is detected by the sensor, that means if the state of this pin number 7 output, that the output state of the sensor, if the output state of the sensor is high or 1, then turn on the LED and print the information that object is detected on the serial monitor or the virtual terminal. And for the else case, that means if the state is low or the data that we are reading on pin number 7 is 0, then turn off the LED and print information that object is not detected. So this was our basic code. Just compile your code, and after compilation, copy the address of your program file and paste it in Arduino board. Your Arduino board. As I said in the previous video, that you need to add a library for your particular sensor. So for now we are using the PIR sensor. So just double click on this PIR sensor in the program file. Click on this smaller button. Go to this PC, Windows C, Program Files, Lab Center Electronics, Proteus, Data Library, and choose the PIR sensor tep.hex file and click on Open, then OK. So here is your circuit complete. So for printing the information, you know that we need a virtual terminal here. Just place this virtual terminal and connect transmitter pin to the receiver pin and receiving pin to the transmitter pin and simulate your circuit. So here you can see that object is not detected because the state of our logic state button is set to 0. Let's change the state and see what we are getting on the virtual terminal mode. Here you can see that LED is turned on and we are getting the information that object is detected. If we change the state from 1 to 0 or high to low, the LED will turn off and the information will print on the serial monitor that object is not detected. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching.